So that global tech sell-off continues. Asian markets tumbled as investors responded to disappointing AI guidance from US chip maker Broadcom. South Korea's stock market has been one of the biggest beneficiaries of the global AI boom, but on Friday, the benchmark Kospi index closed down more than 5%. The decline was led by semiconductor heavyweight. Samsung Electronics fell more than 6%, while SK Hynix dropped nearly 10%. The sell-off followed weakness on Wall Street overnight. Broadcom shares plunged around 14% in morning trading after the chipmaker's outlook for AI-related revenue fell short of analysts' expectations. Now, Broadcom forecasts $16 billion in AI semiconductor revenue for the third quarter. That is $1.2 billion below market expectations. The company also left its full-year AI chip sales forecast unchanged. Now, Hong Hao is the managing partner of Lotus Asset Management.
In the last 2 days, two negative news sort of emerged from the semiconductor industry. One is the Broadcom's future guidance is weaker than expected. So people think of it as a indication of forward demand is not nearly as great as the market expected. And given that many of these stocks has risen multiple times, and also they're trading at a relatively high multiple. For example, I think Micron is trading at about close to 60 times PE, right? So people would think that they are expensive, and therefore they're taking some profit off the table. And also this morning, there was another news coming up saying that NVIDIA is cutting the use of DRAM chips in its new Blackwell GPUs. So if so, then people sort of interpret it as the demand for DRAM chips would be substantially less than hoped, and therefore it has negative earning expectation and also negative earnings implication as well. So then the sell-off sort of started in the Korean market and sort of spread out to the US now. So I still think that this is a misread, largely misread of the news. For example, the real reason why NVIDIA is cutting DRAM chips usage in its new architecture is because they couldn't get their hands on enough DRAM chips, so they have to reduce it by half. So I think overall, even though the demand is still very strong, but I think at this stage, because of a very high expectation and also very high valuation, one shouldn't be too surprised to see, people want to lock in some profit.
I have to ask about the future, because in the next week we're going to see SpaceX listing. We know that OpenAI is also planning to list, as is Anthropic. Lots of action. How much further can this market grow? Do you see continued strong growth over the next 3 to 6 months, or a gradual leveling off?
I think, the market will see some challenge in the next few months, even though I think new high is still possible. You're right to point out that, the very sizable IPOs coming to the market is going to suck out liquidity from trading. And also the SpaceX IPO is trading at a very high valuation. So I think the market will be challenged, given all that. But then at the same time, I think the listing of these two significant companies is a sign that, the belief in the technology innovation will continue to grow. It is still too early to call a top, but yes, at this stage, because of very high expectation and valuation, the market will be challenged.